What's up, guys? It's TxCP3 coming at you guys with a dual commentary today with TRW53.
What's going on, everybody? Yep.
Yep. I got a match of demolition here. This is starting off in the second round. YouTube has restrictions, you know, on longer than 15-minute videos or whatever, and this one is it's like 19, 20 minutes long. And I don't want to watch that shit. It's too damn long. You get bored. Yep. But yeah, I'm running around here with Silence camos. My perks are Ghost, Roar, Pro, and Ninja. I'm using the red dot side out as my reticle. And yeah.
Yeah, you're beasting it up, man. Why don't you let everybody know? Just for you guys that don't know, I actually showed CP3 everything he knows. He learned from me. I taught him since he was a young kid, and now he's a beast. You know, he's beasting it up in this game. Ain't that right, man? You're like my young Padawan.
Yeah, I'm his apprentice.
Just fucking around, man. I'm just fucking around, man. This guy's a beast, man.
He's been raising me since I was about 2.
Nah, man, but you got this this badass game, man. And how do you manage to do so well for so long a period, man? Because most of the time I can pull off like a good game, like maybe 30-40 kills in one game, but it's once in a while, dude. I can't do it over and over again. But to pull off like a 20-minute game and get so many kills, I mean, that's pretty tough, man.
Well, when it comes to me, I like to try and, you know, I try to trap them in their spawn and hold down an objective area. So I kind of like to switch it up. You know, you become predictable at one point when you're at a certain area to start figuring out where you're coming in at. And I like to switch up. They think I'm here, I'll switch up where I can still see the same area where they've been coming and running at me at, but I'll be at a different spot. Except for right here, they just keep rushing up. I guess this is what happens when you're playing a pub match and you're playing some kids that aren't really working as a team.
Dude, I've tried spawn trapping or whatever it is, dude. I can't do it. I still get killed, man. I don't understand why. I need to roll with you more, man.
Eventually, spawn trap's gonna end out. Someone's gonna break it and come up behind you and just pretty much fuck you and knife you in the back or whatever. But you know, for some time it'll work. Especially with Black Ops, it's a lot harder to spawn trap now with the spawn system that they have compared to Modern Warfare 2. It's not the same. And just like that, I got double team. Yeah, so do I. It makes it, I don't know, it's more fun. It's not as frustrating. Although the servers on Call of Duty Black Ops are quite frustrating.
Yeah, they're not as great as they were before.
And that's what I was confused about. Is everyone said that? Oh, check out this knife fail.
Nice.
All the YouTube videos I watched leading up to Black Ops said that they're gonna have more dedicated servers, and so I was super pumped about that after Modern Warfare 2. And then
dude, it was dedicated servers for PC though. I mean, they weren't talking about Xbox. I guess what they did, they split up the servers to more to PC than to Xbox or whatever. And I think that's where the lag came from, maybe.
Yeah, but then you start running on Xbox, and next thing you know, you're gonna find that every lobby is glitched or hacked or something. It seems like if there's a PC and you're playing some type of game on a PC, there's a way to glitch it or hack it or some shit like that.
Dude, talking about glitching and hacking, is it just me or am I seeing like a bunch of golden guns all over the place, man?
Oh yeah, yeah. The last like 3 or 4 days, there's some gold gun glitch. I'm not sure how it's done. I'm wanting to get my gold guns till I get them legitimately, and every single time I see people like level 46 on their first prestige and they have a gold gun, like every gun they have is gold. I'm like, wow, you know, really? That's cool. You know, do what you do, but whatever. It's just a camo. I just pick up their gold gun and then I kill them with it, and then after the match I'll send them a message saying, "How do you like them apples?"
How do you like them apples? Yeah, applesauce, bitch.
Applesauce, bitch. Apple pie, applesauce, apple juice. If any of y'all don't know, that's a reference back to one of TRW53's videos, if y'all don't know. So we kind of ran it off there.
Yeah. Hey, you're using the FAMAS here, right? With the gold camo. Man.
The Tiger was the premier camo in Modern Warfare 2, and I was pissed off because I would never get 250 headshots with whatever gun I was using. It seemed like I just couldn't do it. So I was getting pissed off.
Man. All you have to do is go to free for all, use a tactical insertion, and get a buddy with you.
Yeah, that's the easy way to do it. And so this is my revenge to Modern Warfare 2, saying, hey, I got my Tiger camo now.
That's awesome, dude. So now you just rock it all the time, right?
Hell yeah. Except for I saw a couple. I don't know which one it was. Some type of I'm not sure what it's called. Snowy looking. It's like blue and white camo that I think is really tight, and I've been using that a lot lately. It's been my new favorite camo.
Yeah, man, that's one of my favorites too. But I switch. See, every prestige, I switch up the camos on my guns, and especially like maybe I have like 2 classes with the same gun, but I'll switch the camo on it because maybe I have different perks on it, and I know what class I have by the color of my gun.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about, because I'll just look at my guns and I'm like, alright, there's my Tiger, there's my, whatever. Oh, that's not a guy. But I'll just like, whatever, there's my camo. I recognize my gun from there, my class, whatever.
What about class? What about perks, man? What perks do you like?
Get ready for the next one.
Well, I've been doing a lot of team tac lately because I just joined the game battles team. So I've been running, and since in game battles you can't run a lot of matches you can't use kill streaks and equipment. So I've been running a lot of scavenger and lightweight and stuff like that as my first perk. But
they don't let you use ghost in game battles.
Well, you can, but it's just not useful. It's no point because there's no spy planes or.
That's right.
But if I'm in a pub match, I'll run Ghost. I always run Ninja. Every once in a while, I'll switch it up. If I'm playing like Capture the Flag, I'll run a Marathon lightweight class. Even though I don't have the pros, it still gives me an advantage. But yeah, for the most part, I run Ghost and Ninja on every class, and then I'll switch it up from there. Like with my FAMAS class, I always run Warlord Pro. If I'm running around with like a close quarters AK-74U, I'll run steady. Sorry, I had a little bit there. Steady aim. My sniper, I switch it up. I started off with a lot of hardened because I didn't really know the best sniping class. But I've been running steady aim lately, and it's been pretty nice because if I'm rushing up, it's good to have in close quarters to where if they're within no scope distance, I can just pull the trigger.
But does that work? Because whenever I had the sniper class, although I don't really use it that much, whenever I did use it, I tried the steady aim on it, and it doesn't seem to work. Like I'll go to combat training or whatever, and I'll shoot a wall and with no scope or whatever, and it just doesn't seem to go straight as it should.
Yeah. See, at first I didn't understand. It said more hip fire accuracy or whatever, and I was like, whatever. I'm still never gonna land a no scope. But then I started realizing exactly more about the no-scope. And a lot of people, I'm not noobish, I just didn't realize this, so give me a break. The crosshairs with steady aim compared to the crosshairs like with if you're running some other perk other than steady aim, the crosshairs are a hell of a lot smaller. So your hip fire shots, it's still random, but it's just not as wide as an area for it to shoot, and so it actually it's pretty effective. I mean, with the AK-74, if you're running steady aim, the crosshairs are like a penny wide on the screen, so you can pretty much run around like with a little mini shotgun, it seems like.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. But yeah, I mean, me personally, like from World at War and even Modern Warfare 2, steady aim was my thing. I love steady aim. I love shooting from the hip. I was a real submachine kind of guy before. Not anymore, as I moved on to like assault rifles, but. Steady aim, man, that was always on my class. That was like a must. That was like stopping power for me. It was stopping power and steady aim.
Yeah, and a lot of people, speaking of stopping power, a lot of people have said how much they miss stopping power or whatever. I really don't miss it that much. I mean, yeah, it was cool to have. It was nice to have throughout all the other Call of Duty series, but I don't miss it that much because it makes it more balanced. Like, people aren't running around with way overpowering guns and stuff, and no matter what everyone says, saying AK-74U is overpowered, at the same time, it's really not. At least I don't think it is. I think it's just the most popular gun, it's the most comfortable gun for people to use. Like, you compare it to things like the Spectra or another submachine gun of that sort from close quarters. I think the Spectra is a two-shot hit to the chest or head and they're dead. And the AK-74 is a 3-shot. So I mean, if you put rapid fire or extended mags on it or whatever, you have an advantage with other submachine guns. It's just that people like the accuracy on the 74 compared to the other submachine guns from long distance.
Well, I don't even think it's. I think it's more of the attachments. Dude. The attachments on the AK-74U, they have like 9 of them to choose from. And aside from know, like they have noob tubes. I mean, no other submachine gun has noob tubes. Not that I think any submachine guns should have it, but I think that's what makes it attractive.
Enemy spy plane above.
And speaking of the AK-74s, for all the people who are saying it's overpowered and everything, whether it is or it isn't, there's a nerf coming on it soon. I think within the next week or so, and so your wishes are going to be granted. So you're welcome.
Yeah, but you're just gonna get ready for more people using assault rifles, and I would prefer more people using the AK-74U than assault rifles or sniper or anything like that, because it gives me an advantage over them. When I see myself one-on-one against the AK-74U, unless it's close quarters, most of the time I win that battle. It's not that big of a deal to me.
Yeah, because most of the fire rates for the submachine guns are a hell of a lot quicker than the assault rifles. So close quarters, you get and some people just can't control the fire rates, and it just takes them on a fucking free spin with their aim, and they're just shooting all over the place.
Oh, I've seen that before, man. Yeah, it happens a lot of people. It happens to me with like the FAMAS or Commando. Like the recoil just gets away from me sometimes. I feel like such a noob, dude. But it happens, whatever.
Speaking of recoil, this Rio here, you're gonna see here pretty soon, absolute recoil fail. Like I hate the Rio. I don't know what it is. I just can't control it. I can't figure it out. I just feel so uncomfortable with it. But I ran out of ammo, so I kind of had to use it.
Yeah, I'm fine with picking it up and using it, but as far as the iron sights itself, it's not for me, dude. I can't do those iron sights.
Oh yeah, the iron sights they're terrible.
Yeah, but I mean, it has a bigger clip size. It has 35 bullets.
Yeah, it has a nice clip. Maybe the recoil fail for me isn't just yet. It happens soon. I know it comes, but it's bad. But you'll see when it happens.
So it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I have the glue, so it's bound to happen. Whether it happens soon or it happens, it's gonna happen. Oh, here it is. Oh, fail. Half a clip. Fuck this. I'm taking the M21 raw.
Oh yes, that's awesome. Are you using danger close there? I'm just asking.
No. But for everyone who doesn't know yet, there's a new backpack coming out with 5 maps, I believe, and a zombies map. There's a link in my actually go to my channel. We can link it, and there's you can see the preview for it. It's gonna be pretty badass. But yeah, this match is coming to an end. I think I went 96-8 or something like that, and we ended up winning the round. It was a pretty good round.
Yep. Well, that's all time we have today. So thanks for watching. Go and sub us, me and CP3, and have a good day.
Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Talk to y'all later.
Laters.